Hello, I think it's day 20 or 21. I'll check again. But yeah, I saw your photo on VSCO and you were holding a beer and you looked happy, smiling in the camera. You look great, and it affected me for a bit, but I just let it roll, and now I'm slightly better. So, I mean, at that point of time, my thoughts were like, who you out with, you drinking with who and what this and about. Then I sort of snapped myself back to reality that yeah, it's your life now, and uh, in a sense, to be very blunt, I don't have any right to know, and I don't need to know, and I just reminded myself that yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm not interested in what you're doing. Rather, it's more of I'm a little bit more interested. I need to be more interested, more focused on what I'm doing. Look myself in the mirror again, and I weighed myself, and I went up 500 grams, and I saw some videos that on YouTube they said that it might be normal because I started weight training again and my body's still adjusting and I'm still reprogramming to this, so it's alright, not too bad. 500 grams. I might check again at the end of next week. I think also mainly because I haven't been running at all this week, so that's one of the things that has been affecting my progress too. And maybe it's because of lack motivation, but whatnot. But I'm trying to start the week fresh tomorrow and maybe go for a run. It's 3:15 a.m. right now, and I just got home from chilling and fishing with Raman. Been a while since I seen him, and he just said that he needed some space. That's why he wasn't responding to our texts or even going out with us. Also because he wasn't vaccinated. So yeah, so that was an update from him. But today was a pretty decent day. As usual, I'm still thinking about you here and there, but today was a bit more manageable. I had a jam out session with my sister today where we just queued songs on YouTube and we sat there and we listened, and I told her that this song reminds me of you, and this song just holds a lot of meaning to me because it reminds me of you, it reminds me of us. But then again, now that I think about it, it's what we used to be, because now we're not the same. I miss the memories of it, and I miss you being my girlfriend. But yeah, I mean, unless we can work out something new, I guess it'll just be happy memories, and that's all that it will be, right? So I was talking to Rahman, and he was saying that yeah, if the person really wants to find a way back into my life, then they will. And he even told me that this is gonna be one of the hardest ones, and one that is gonna take some time for you to heal from. And I was like, yeah, I agree. I have a pimple here. Yeah, so that was what he talked about, and I just told him about the current situation and what's been going on, what he missed, and it was nice to catch up with him again. He was he updated me, and he was doing pretty well on his side, on his end, about what he has been up to, and I'm quite proud of him. And it was nice to talk to him because he's one of my closest and oldest friends. Like, we've been friends for the longest time, so he's my best friend, yeah, essentially. So yeah. Oh, one interesting thing that I did today was I went and used I asked Iman for his Hinge and Tinder account just to just to take a look at the girls, and I knew that I can't. Not yet. I'm still comparing them to you, and I know it's still very fresh. It's only been 3 weeks, but yeah, I still think about you, and I still look for pieces of you in these random strangers that I've looked at on Hinge. And yeah, and I just have to remind myself that Nachum told me that yeah, you shouldn't limit yourself to finding someone as good as you, but rather someone better. And whether that will be you in the future or somebody else, what he's teaching me is to change my perspective, and rather to not close off this possibility, not to shut myself off from something better. I would guess that's what he was trying to do. And yeah, so I'm just reminding myself that, and I'm reaffirming and validating my feelings again. And all the things that we talked about was, I don't know if I said it in the last video, I haven't watched it, but all the things that we talked about was the fact that I was unlovable. I told him that was a belief that I had, and he told me that from a perspective of a 40-year-old virgin, like some of his clients, he told me that, what do you think that they will feel? And then I said, jealous. And he said, yes, exactly. You've had 6 relationships, whether be secondary school love, flings, nonsensical FWB situations and things like that. He said that you have 6 relationships, and that's six more than some people who are 40-year-old virgins and can never muster the courage to even talk to a girl. And he said that you should be proud of that, and it just shows that you are able to, women love you. You can get these 6 individuals to love you and your character and who you are, and yeah, it just makes sense. And I'm slowly starting to turn this belief that instead of me not being lovable, and he said that instead of thinking of these as failed relationships, you should rather look at them as you have started 6 relationships. And that's really true. I agree, and I have started 6 relationships with these strangers, and we turned up into something romantic, whether it be for a short time or a longer time, but that's the facts. And he said that previously I was basing all of this on feelings. And we all know that feelings aren't facts. And so that was what he was telling me. He said that we're all basing our beliefs mainly on feelings rather than facts. And the fact of the matter is that I have had 6 relationships, and I have loved these 6 women, and some of them were toxic and some of them I was toxic, you see. So I've seen both sides of the same coin, and that was an interesting thing for me to comprehend and understand. So it took me a fair bit to let it settle, but now that I think about it at 3 a.m. on a Monday morning, that it does make sense. He is true, Rather than looking at it in one way, I'll tweak the way I think and look at it another way, which is a bit more non-self sabotaging and this beliefs that whatever it is that happened was because that I had a part to play in it. I started these 6 relationships, and we fell in love, or whatever it is. They had feelings for me, they cared for me, and whatnot. So that was an interesting thing that we talked about. And also, today I ate quite a fair bit. I had beef bro for lunch, and then we had pasta mania for dinner, and I'm allowing myself this treat, even though this week I have been a little bit more ill-disciplined with my diet, but it's alright. Once in a while I will go and do this. Raman just texted me, he said tomorrow got a spot. It's probably a fishing spot he wants to try, so that's interesting. So I'm still thinking about that photo on VSCO that you posted, and you look really good, and I hope you're doing well. And you still I say this, but really you still hold a place in my heart, and I still love you. And right now it's just from afar and as a friend or as a stranger, and who knows, maybe one of us might reach out to each other or something like that. And whatever happens, I just have to remember to respect boundaries. And it's not the same as we were a few months ago. It's not a relationship, with just friends right now. And you're gonna go to the States and you're gonna have fun there, and I don't want to hinder you in any way or make you feel guilty about going, or even maybe falling in love with someone there. I don't want you to feel guilty about it, because it is your life to live right now, and I have my life to live right now. And for me, the fact of the matter is, it's going to take some time for me to even consider any of this. If you consider asking a girl out or trying to get laid, those kinds of things. I'm just out here to live my life and have fun, and that's the thing that I'm trying to stick myself to, and I'm trying to solidify, that I shouldn't focus on other people now. It's about me. I should focus on me, and that's what I have to keep reminding myself about. So that's an interesting thing, and that's something for me to sit on. And it's a new day today. It's Monday, so I'll probably wake up maybe about 10. If I can wake up a little bit earlier, that'd be great. And then I'll go for a run. I'll go and get my light for my bike fixed, because I went home in the heavy rain, and it was very scary. I almost died, but it's good that I made it out alive. And my light now, it's a bit off. My main headlight, it's a bit it doesn't turn on essentially, so I gotta change it. I probably short fuse or short circuited. So that's the plan for tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna go for a run regardless of the time. Maybe it's a bit hotter, maybe not, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna get myself back into this habit of going for a run again. And then in the afternoon I'll probably go and fish with Rahman or something. And then in the night I will go gym with Huaishan Jay at about 9, because he starts school already. And then in between I'm just gonna look for a job and do this part-time thing that and it looks like it'll pan out, but I don't want to put too much hopes on it. So that, and then yeah, I guess that's probably about it. My day is a bit packed tomorrow. I might change my engine oil too, and then I will go home and sleep. I'm just gonna on the lookout for jobs again, and then I don't want to sleep too late tomorrow, so probably a little bit earlier, maybe about 11, 12, about the usual time that I sleep, and then from there we shall see what happens on Tuesday. But that's tentatively the plan, and yeah. So for whoever's watching, thanks for watching, and as usual, stay safe, take care, love you, bye.